Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played.
Now Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago, 7 catches, it's incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, he almost picked it. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their dual-threat quarterback out of TCU in Fort Worth, Texas. It's Trevone Boykin.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even.
Trevone there to bring him down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first, but if you do, you usually get a great.
On first down, Boykin. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the 10-4. Time to run through the starters on the defensive side for Chicago. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held him to...
Let's go!
From midfield now, Boykin. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he has the wave in the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes. The NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Charles Sims, his second touchdown on the season. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
The heart and soul of the defense is defensive tackle Gerald McCoy. 6 straight Pro Bowl seasons. His ability to move up and down the line of scrimmage and create mismatches is something that really helps out the Tampa defense.
In play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense. Over 1,000 yards in 2017, and I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold, and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now Trubisky on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. Now prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Soldier Field after this. Now, on third down, Trubisky. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down just... And Parkey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
And usually, you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that balance attack last drive, now this drive. And they get him down. Now 2nd and 10.
Here we go!
2nd and 10 now, Boykin. It's caught by Mike Evans. From the gun on third, it's Boykin. And he's going to be hit and taken down. because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Lavonte David leading the surge there. He's
right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be brought.
Obviously, the offense thought they had something going by trying to go wide on a short yardage play. But how about the defense expecting something in the middle? But you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. They've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Now it's Boykin. And an alley to run. Good before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Boykin. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jonathan Hankins. The first month of the season.
No longer is he a rookie. The coach, a true veteran now.
A crafty veteran. Now they go screen. It's complete. Finding room inside the 40. And finally, down field goal team now for the second time here today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And Catanzero's kick is right through. And they will stretch their... On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to show off their quick.
He helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bears to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here this final day of September. So let's get started. We'll get things started at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Cincinnati in town to face Atlanta. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. Andy Dalton with 2 touchdown passes there. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And at the moment, that game is tied with the visiting New York Jets. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up. It's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bears take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get...
It's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change a course.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Lavonte David in there to get him his...
The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens, those teams were so great against the...
Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down. Vinny Curry.
To a back.
They go play action with Boykin. He can run for it, and he will. And he will avoid...
How to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the... Described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to...
Come on, let's go! What?
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
What you want when you're playing with the lead, you control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested critical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You just analyze.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark it. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Boykin. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Danny
gets a base hit and he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on seeing the benefits of run after catch. Tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Trubisky, and this is going to be incomplete.
I mean, you don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're...
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustment.
You get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And he's going to...
They get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing. And
oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's caught, Humphreys, and they'll get him to finish this one off.
Let's go!
Boykin wants to throw it, and a catch right side by Evans. And on third down, it's Jones, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
You don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's back to throw. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that takes us from second.
A little bit dinged up here. Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And got his man complete here. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Down to 7 seconds now. 6. Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we'd all love to see is that little slip of paper that the special teams coach handed the head coach before the game that said, this is where our kicker is good from today. This is where he feels confident, because that might be the absolute mark that tells us, okay, maybe we have to run more offense because maybe he doesn't feel good about kicking it from this distance.